Hello viewers, so we are going to review J6K Japanese interceptor. Basically it is a Japanese Navy analog answer to the Key 87, I guess, and the Key 84, which were used as interceptors towards the end of the war, and it was intended as to complement N1K Shiden fighter. It is also somewhat comparable to the German Ta-152 interceptor because of its large wingspan and also turbocharger on the engine. But it is far more maneuverable and turns way faster than Ta-152. On the other hand, it has no armor, so you gotta be somewhat careful when you engage enemies. I find late World War II planes and prototypes way more interesting to fly on than modern jet fighters, because I don't like that press the button to launch the missile and then wait for the result, or get killed by a radar guided missile by the enemy you cannot even see. And here you rely on your reflexes and your gaming skills to survive and defeat your enemies. So yeah, piston fighters are way more interesting to play on than jet ones. I mean modern jet ones like MiG-29, Su-30. Well, except probably MiG-25. MiG-25 is really interesting because of the story behind that plane, and because it has a unique Air-40 missile, which is intermediate range heat seeker missile, capable of actually bringing down planes from around 8 kilometers, and it is awesome. So basically the strongest side of J6K is its armament. You have two 13 and 2mm heavy machine guns with awesome incendiary bullets, but your main armament is 6 20mm cannons with large ammo pool. You have like 200 shells per each gun, and you have 1200 rounds in total, which is more than enough to bring down, I guess, well, I managed to bring down 3 enemies in that game, but ammo pool on J6K is probably enough to destroy up to 6 planes without having to land for a resupply. And by the way, I guess if you follow me on YouTube, you shall know about that disgusting incident when Madjar Madjar is a call sign. His name is Robert Brody. Well, he's an ethnic Hungarian who commands Ukrainian unmanned vehicle force. But by the way, that's not important. I just he used to be like, as far as I know, he's a farmer from Zakarpattia, or in Latin Transcarpathia Oblast, and yeah, his guys managed to bring down a Ka-52 helicopter. The Russians inside that helicopter successfully catapulted, and they actually launched another 2 FPV drones to kill them on the ground, which is a war crime. And I don't like that shit because, well, unfortunately, there are many neo-Nazis and fascists in Ukrainian society who are very homophobic, transphobic, who want to imprison and kill people like me and LGBT people in general. But that incident actually, and the fact that people cheer it on, shows that unfortunately we are just as brainwashed and disgusting as Russians are. And I'm actually a bit ashamed that I fought for what used to be democratic Ukraine, but by now it has turned into another fascist state in Eastern Europe. Oh, well, and yeah, as you might know, I've got wounded in the bullet entered just below the knee and exited from my thigh, and I'm in fact they had to put 3 titanium screws inside my bones, and I cannot bend my left knee, as despite the fact that around 1 month had passed after the surgery, and around 1 month and 2 weeks passed since I've got shot by a Russian near Gulay-Pole, near actually the village we used to defend. It is called Zaliznichne, and I have learned that according to maps from Deep State, it is surrounded except one road by which I have been evacuated along with another dude who was wounded and 2 dead bodies. And on the next day after this shit happened, my friend Rostik got wounded too. He lost 2 fingers. So yeah, as now I'm essentially disabled. I can walk, but on long distances I have to use a crutch, and I will probably have to buy a walking stick or something. So yeah, I became disabled defending a fascist state. What a pity. I'm sorry. We are just as bad as Russians. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.